everybody, welcome back. It's good to see you here. Today I kind of want to talk about an older writer's motivation. You know, mindset plays a big part in our writing life. If we're not of the right mindset to sit down and get the writing done, sometimes nothing ever happens. And you know, that can be a very bad thing, because when nothing ever happens, nothing ever happens. Have you ever struggled to write a book? I mean, from all the way from why, how do I do this, to why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I have to come up with a theme and a character and a setting, and I have to write a whole book, and I have to put it in a way that people will actually want to read it. Ever been there? I have to. Trust me, I have to. And then there's the editing. Oh yeah, lots of editing. There definitely has to be editing. We have to write though. We have to keep doing it. We have to sit down and we have to do it every single day. Get in that writing chair, put those fingers on those keys and do it. Even when it's hard, even when the writing words are hard, even when the words won't even come, still do it. Yes, it's hard. It has challenging moments, but it's also really rewarding. And also, always remember, just because it's hard doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Everything in life has a price attached to it. Sometimes it costs us time, sometimes it costs us money, but don't we still do it? Don't we still take a vacation every year? Don't we still put gas in our car? It's hard and it costs money sometimes, but you know what? We still do it. So even when the possibilities of finding a reader seem impossible, still do it. The struggle is real, y'all. For older writers especially, because sometimes, admittedly, we don't have enough to do. And so we're always filling up our day trying to find something to do. And when we do, we get really focused on it, but that doesn't mean it's easy. So in this video, I want to change your mindset. I want for you to find the joy of writing, and I want for you to be able to sit down and do it every day. So the first thing we should probably talk about is your writing space. Do you have a place to write? Doesn't have to be much. Sometimes I just grab a notebook and I sit at my kitchen table. It's really not important that you have a fancy office. I'm just saying. You see a lot of YouTubers who are writers and they do these office tours, and all of a sudden you're salivating, wishing, oh my gosh, I wish that was me. No, don't worry about that. Doesn't have to be fancy. Now I will say you need a place. You do need your own space, and you need time. If you don't have enough time to create, man, that really can put a damper on the enthusiasm to sit down and get the job done. So you do need a place and you need time. And if you have a place and time, you've got half the battle fought. And when I'm talking about mindset, feeling creative, feeling that desire to create something goes a long way towards success. And don't forget, how you feel about what you're writing is important too. Because, gosh, yes, we all want fans. Yes, we all want readers. But you know what? If we're not happy with what we've written, what was the point? Getting fans and readers, that's not everything. If I'm being honest, when I first started, I had 0 fans. I had no fans, no followers, 0, zilch. And you know what? It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Because I was writing because I love to write. I was doing something for me. And you know what? There's satisfaction in that. So my advice to you is keep doing it. Keep putting it out there. No matter when it gets hard, no matter how we feel, no matter if nobody ever reads it, you got to keep putting it out there. That's the mindset that I really want for you to have today. So, do you have support? Does your people in your life care about your writing? Are they supporting you? Really? Good luck with that. So do they read what you write? If you're being honest, you'll admit that they don't read what you write. And to be honest, they don't really support you. Mine didn't either. Don't feel bad. It happens to a lot of us. But I want to say, for those of you out there who don't have a support group, who don't have family or friends who support you, who read your writing and who encourage you to keep going, that's kind of a hurdle for some of us. It wasn't for me because, like I said, I was doing it for me. But for you, it may be a different story. You may find that it kills your desire to write when nobody cares. You don't have anybody to support you. There's nobody reading what you write. And another thing, if you're having to defend your writing every time you sit down and spend time in the writing chair, you're taking time away from family or friends or social life or, whatever it is. Every time, if you have to defend that, that can really be a motivation killer. Now, here's the thing. If it really matters to you, if it's something that's your lifelong dream, if you just can't not do it, then my suggestion is soldier on. Everybody has hobbies and things that they love to do. I think about people who bowl and who, shoot skeet and other things like that. They got hobbies, they got loves. They still do it, even though they might not have a lot of support. This may just be a hobby for you. If you're not really interested in getting published, if you're not really interested in making money, then what's the harm? Let me just tell you, you may think it's a piece of cake. When you sit down to write that novel, you may really think that this is not hard. It's going to get hard. Let me just share that with you now before we go too much farther. It's going to get hard. There's going to be hard days. There's a pretty famous saying about failure and fear of failure and success and the fear of success. And it says, but what if I fail? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? You're going to crawl in and out of that writing space every day. And there's going to be challenges. I'm just telling you, I would not lie to you. It gets hard. So here's my piece of advice for you today. Take a look at your planner. See where you have spare time. Find out those parts of your day that you can insert something you really want to do, like writing a novel or your memoir or a cookbook or whatever it is that you really want to write. Look in the planner, find that time, and see if that's a good time for you to write. Did I mention there's a lot of editing?